round of playoffs here in the 5 Alpha LCS. Games 1 going to 7 Deadly Sin. Game 2 going to Champion Spotlight Auction. We are going to game number 3. These have been some intense games. I expect a lot of the similar bans. I highly suspect Sebastian to get 3 banned again.
Yeah, that really worked out for Team Champion Spotlight Ashen. While he pulled ahead on that Darius, he just wasn't able to be as impactful as he normally is on, say, an Alawi pick or a Jace pick, which we'll never ever see, so I don't even know why I brought it up. But, yeah, they just were able to shut him down, keep that top lane locked out, and Stock Daily is able to hang in there on the Nautilus, down massive amounts of farm, able to pick up kills with good pressure from Elucida, and keep him to be that giant tank they needed for the Zillion and Kog'Maw combination that they had off that backline.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. Oh, we're seeing the Zillion band come out this time. That's interesting. Prioritizing that here. But I'm interested to see if who Sebastian plays this game. Poor guy is getting all his triple banned 2 games in a row here. Also, at the same time, just so everybody knows, 7 Deadly Sins has Jingo Unchained coming in now. Elicida was a host, a sub. So now we do have their main jungler, Jingo Unchained, coming back into the game.
I think you meant Urion, not Elicida.
Oh, sorry. Their names are too similar. I keep confusing them. Those damn E's, man.
Yeah.
And a first pick Kog'Maw, I guess they felt it was so effective last game. Might as well just kind of go for the same thing here.
Yeah, not sure though that they, with the Zillion band out, that's really what they need to go with. But if they feel Budnificent can carry that off the Kog'Maw hyper carry, then they're not afraid to show that at all.
It's cool, man. Gentlemen.
Unless we see a Kog'Maw mid lane, bringing AP Kog'Maw back.
AP Kog'Maw. Oh, the good old days. Remember when they reworked all those jungle items and you had Runic Echoes, Ezreal mid? Man, that was so obnoxious.
That was stupid. A Shen pickup here for 7 Deadly Sins. Maybe we're gonna see Light Pulse on a tank again?
Oh gosh. Hey man, it is that split pusher that he loves so much.
That's true.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Shed is not that hard to play.
Not really. There are some intricacies that help to know, but no, he's really not
Flash
that
taunt,
bad.
stuff like that. Or taunt flash.
Pulling your Spirit Blade through an enemy champion gives you bonus attack speed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, you can see his kind of motivation both games is that he's going to be the split pusher. That's what he wants to do. That's like what he has in his mind. So I think Shen really does utilize that a lot, especially with this other 3 champions band that normally would do that. They are going to really pick up something that's going to be able to split push well. And speaking of which, they also get the Nautilus. Could be a a Simplex support pick, but I'm not really sure. I guess they could flex that, theoretically.
The Light Pulse on the Nautilus.
No, probably.
I'm not really sure.
That's probably more to just pick it away from Stock Dailius. Take him off of that champion that he really put huge pressure on with all the crowd control it has, and probably throw that into the bot lane, give them the double tank setup, and allow for a carry jungler out of Jingo Unchained.
I mean, at the same time, it's just Stock Dailius is probably just going to go with the Malphite top. I mean, I guess they have. I mean, at the same time, I don't think Malphite does very poorly against Shen or Nautilus. I'm sure it's not the best lane against Shen. But I mean, I'm not sure if. I mean, unless that's Nautilus support, I don't really know why it would have been picked. I mean, I guess maybe they're trying to, get that ultimate onto the Kog'Maw. I mean, yeah, and Stock is going to have to go with that Renekton pick there.
Yeah, one of the nice bullies up in that top lane, able to force people up. However, Shen not having the worst of times versus Renekton, able to block out his stun with the Twilight Shroud can really just deny Renekton a lot of his harassment as he dives into the back there.
The Janna pickup for Voodoo Samuju.
Ooh, that'd be good though, especially against the Nautilus Shen. You know, a lot of like, good peel there. Well, I mean, especially, I'm surprised that maybe it'll go Lulu mid. Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have that peel for the Renekton. Oh, excuse me, for the Renekton. Yeah, nice peel for the Renekton. That
Yes.
peel for the Kog'Maw. I mean, they really think that's their win condition right now. There is that Kog'Maw. So we'll be interested to see who DG Mad Hatter does go mid lane. Wait, what?
One of those is a jungler. Shen or Nautilus.
You know what?
Is the jungle.
I bet Shen is going to be their jungle. Light Pulse is going to take Camille into the top lane, one of those dueling bruiser, split pushing type champions, and we're gonna see a Nautilus support. That's my guess right now.
I wonder if Black is trying to choose Galio.
This is crazy, man. I guess, yeah, I mean, I assume it's... I don't even know. Shen Jungle? Is that even a thing?
Yes, it's pretty decent.
Nautilus
He's got
jungle?
good damage. Shen, yeah, I don't know. Shen could support too.
Do you go, like, TM that first or something?
No, you just go straight tank. You get that
Just do, like,
Spammy
Cinderhawk and
Cinder.
stuff?
Yeah. No, his Twilight Assault, the Q from Shen, gives him decent damage against the minions, and his Spirit's Refuge can block a good amount of damage. I mean, sometimes you get the Tiamat to help with the clear, but Bami Cinder, you should be able to clear pretty safely and have good map pressure. You can go gank top and then ult bot, double gank.
And a Bears.
And Varus for Jirachi, that's boring. Let's talk about the other three picks. Yeah, I really want to see Champ Select, see what happens here. But how does Champion Spotlight Ashen respond to this?
I bet they're as confused as we are.
They have yet to pick their jungler and their mid lane, and they see a smattering of who knows what the hell is going on from Team 7 Deadly Sins.
These are just crazy team compositions so far, man. I hope we see an Urgot, dude. I hope we see an Urgot from 7 Deadly Sins. It just literally makes no sense at all.
I doubt it, because they really need magic damage. Vigar and
Ooh.
Gragas coming out from Champion Spotlight Ashen. Yeah, DG Mad Hatter had a really great showing on that Vigar. And paired up with Budnificence, Kog'Maw, they really have a good showing of damage. And as long as Budnificent can keep good positioning with what DG Mad Hatter was able to do solo against 7 Deadly Sins last game in the first game, game 1, when it was team fight versus team fight, this could go very well for Team Champion Spotlight Ashen. I think they're drafting a very nice team comp based on what they play.
Yeah, I know LSC loves that Gragas, especially that he's coming back into meta here a little bit. Definitely going to be something that he's going to be able to shine on. And at the same time, having Buddy on that hyper carry and that support, I mean, their team comp is looking very, 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 very strong. I mean, I guess at the same time, you know, the only questionable thing could be the Renekton top. Maybe if the Camille gets the huge lead up there, but very, very well balanced team composition for them with a lot of damage potential.
Yeah, Gragas is an especially good pick against Camille. Camille goes in with that Hextech ultimatum. Gragas just able to knock her the hell away with his explosive cask. Really deny everything that Camille wants to do by keeping someone in place, by sending her out of the Hextech ultimatum and ending her ultimate, allowing Budnificent, who's probably going to be most of the targets of those, to escape.
Dude, I have messaged members from both teams, and neither has responded. I think they're ready to get this game going.
We still need
They're
our
hyped.
fifth pick from Seven
Fifth
Deadly
pick.
Sins.
Oh, Buddy's like, oops. Got. Who needs magic damage? So what do you guys think is going to be the last pick for Seven Deadly Sins? Wind Dragon.
Ari
Oh,
for
what do you-
Balakistran. That made it through the ban phase. How about that?
Is that one of his favorable champions?
Well, that's one of his top played mid laners. So yeah, I'm still guessing we're gonna see Camille top for Light Pulse. It definitely plays into the types of champions he loves to be on. Those dueling bruiser split pushing champions that can go in and make an impact by just killing people. And we'll see Jingo with Shen in the jungle and Simplex down on Nautilus in the bot lane. That's my guess.
Shen support. That'd be awesome.
Could be Shen support Nautilus jungle. All
You
three
never
of
know,
them
man.
are flexible except for Camille can't be the support for the most part. At least I don't think it would be very in their favor to put that support against the Janna.
Absolutely livid.
Yeah, I think that might just be a little bit rough. Damn. These games have been crazy, man.
There it is.
Man, I think, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know. Both these teams are just nuts. See, the only thing that really I think is kind of questionable is I really don't know if Seven Deadly Sins has a lot of damage coming out from their side. I feel like they're missing a lot. I mean, they do have the Camille and stuff like that, but
Camille and the Ari
I don't
can
know.
put out good damage, and Varus not the worst at dealing damage in the backline. He's certainly no Kog'Maw, but he is no slouch with the damage.
I mean, but the Camille, the Ari, and even the Shen, that's barring they can get past a Viger, Gragas, Janna to that Kog'Maw, which is going to be very difficult. I mean, getting past Janna alone on any champion is hard. I mean, they do have the pick potential. If only they'd pick Crank, that would have been great.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really think they're going to have to make those taunts and those charms effective as they can.
yeah. 4 dive champions coming out of Seven Deadly Sins want to get up close and personal in the fights against 3 good peeling champions from Vigar, Gragas, and Janna on Champion Spotlight Ashen. I'm liking the drafted team from Champion Spotlight Ashen, but again, if Seven Deadly Sins can get a lead early with what they have, the Camille against... I actually don't know how Camille works against her Nectin. I'm not sure how that matchup is, but if Shen can get Vigar and... or if Shen can get Ari and Camille ahead early on, they definitely have the potential to just pick Budnificent off at the start of the fight and steamroll through it to the end. I think we're down for another crazy game.
Oh my god, these games have been nuts. These have, as far as the first playoff series goes, you can't really ask for much more.
Aside from not being 3 in the morning.
Aside from 100% not being 3 in the morning.
I don't know what you guys are wussing out about.
What time do you
And
have to work in the
What
morning?
do you mean 3 in the morning? It's not even midnight yet where you are, Panda. I don't want to hear it.
Ah, yeah. Well said, Deller. Well said.
Hey, I had to read the same science test 3 times today.
All right, excuses, whatever you say. Belakic Strand opting to go with Ignite this time rather than TP, which makes sense on the Ari. Yeah, not a real surprise there.
I almost would have liked to see DG Mad Hatter bring out the exhaust or the barrier to try and handle that duel. With the teleport, he's almost expecting to die against Ari and get back in lane and try and keep his farm up.
I feel like he's done a really good job each game, though. Even if he's gotten behind, like even like in that game where he was going against the brand. I mean, they did lose that game, but I feel like he did keep a pretty even CS throughout the entire game. He's done a great job of just being able to farm
He's always been
despite the
ahead
kill
in
results.
CS. Always been ahead in CS. He led the team in damage when he led the game in damage on that Vigar in game 1.
Right.
Just didn't have the rest of his team just fell too far behind after he got picked off from that sneaky Baron by 7 Deadly Sins.
This is gonna be a hype game 3. Guys, change. It's a 7-game series now. First to 5. Oh, it'd be horrible.
So finals will not be a 5-game series.
All right, so here's what the established call for finals is: being a 5-game series or not. It will be up to the 2 teams that are in the finals. So if they think that they can have their teams available for 5 games, then I say go for it. But if it's one of those situations in which it would be too hard, then I think 3 games would be necessary.
It'll probably be too damn hard.
It's hard to get people for 3 games. 5 games. I mean, you gotta say 5 games is gonna be approximately, give or take, about 5 hours. That's a lot. That'd be pretty hype, though. Each game lasts like an hour or 2. Oof. Yeah, I think of the playoff matches that I would want to see for the first round, as in like intensity, and this is as good as it gets. I honestly think these 2 teams have been very, very well matched in the first 2 games. I think both games could have gone either way, just depending on a couple of team fights.
Yeah, I'm ready. My body is ready for game 3. Our first game 3 against some of the most insane games in a row we've seen. Oh, I hope this one lives up to the hype. Ride the hype
this one's
train.
just gonna be a stomp. 20-minute surrender. I'm excited to see Light Pulse on the Camille, man. I honestly don't think he's played it in the LCS. I think it's been banned. I think the other times he's had the opportunity to play it,
No, he
other
played
champions
it.
have been available.
He played it in his first game of the entire split. He played it
That's
against
it,
Front
though, isn't
Lash,
it?
who just stomped him as Poppy in that top lane.
Well, that's a rough matchup, though.
Yes, it is insanely rough for Camille.
So we'll see how he does against Renekton. I'm interested to see the Shen jungle too, man. I mean, especially with the Gragas. I feel like in a 1v1, Gragas would have the advantage over the Shen. Guess it depends on your levels. And how,
I think level 3, yes, Gragas may have that advantage, but come level 5 and beyond, I think Shen's Twilight Assault's just too high at that point, and he deals good percent health damage off of that. I think he'd win in that one. I don't know.
Man, if Buddy can get some team fights off like he did last game, that's going to be very, very, very hard for 70 Deadly Sins to do anything about it. They have to kill Buddy at any cost, really.
I wish he had Pugma.
Don't we all?
Unfortunately, it's not out.
We're a neck toy.
Or Moo Cow Alistair.
That's the best one. The Alistar one. Needs more
Yeah, I
cowbell.
love the Alistar one.
I got a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell. Again, no invades. No one wants to tempt that level 1 fight, try and get that lead.
Pussies.
That's what I'm saying. You have the Nautilus Ari here from 7 Deadly Sins. They should just go for it.
Against two carry champions with no escape. Nope. Oh well. Boring. LSC is locked in star blue buff again. Man, both both junglers starting topside. The last two this game and the game before that. I guess that's trying to prevent invades. Like I don't really know.
Yeah, it seems that Lucida's always starting up on that top side. That's his MO. Starting that blue buff is Lee Sin to go and take the red buff. Starting blue buff on, then on... What the hell did he play last game?
He played Vi.
Yeah, starting red buff with Vi. Maybe expecting an invade from Iurian early on. Jingo Unchained, though, doing the starting Raptors on Shen. Not necessarily the best. Shen's not great at clearing large amounts.
Is he not starting a buff first? I guess
No.
not.
Oh, he's going to do the buff second.
Seen recently.
Yes, but you want to do that on good multi-unit clearing junglers with good multi-unit clearing leashes. And yeah, this was not the team to try that on, I don't think.
He only used one health potion. A nice stretch line from Simplex coming out, but Nivison is just putting in that damage though behind it. They're getting the hook there onto Voodoo Samajuju, but Nivison just getting that Quagmire damage out the whole time. Meanwhile, scrapping down going mid lane. Looks like DG Mad Hatter coming out ahead of that. Malaki Strand really needs to start landing those abilities there, kind of win those trades a little easier.
Yeah, I'm just barely missing out on that charm. DG Mad Hatter stepped behind a minion, and it was just an auto attack battle at that point.
The old Thunderlords, Brock. I miss the old Thunderlords when it was like ridiculously broken. When like 80 carries and built it and everything.
I don't think anybody else misses that.
Oh, those were the days. Yeah, so right now, farm across the board, looking pretty even. No one really coming out to a huge lead here. No summoner spells have been burned across the board. Simplex looks like he's still trying to make something happen down here. Really almost trying to force something. DG Mad Hatter using the stun mid. Balaki Strand trying to go in. DG Mad Hatter might be picking up first blood here. Gets the auto attack, not good enough. But Balaki Strand really being out of place, underestimating that Viger damage.
Yeah, just sitting in the middle of the event horizon, trying not to hit it. We see Elucida around on the side, may go in for a play here. Opposite back out. Sees that the blue buff is up and misses the blast cone over to the blue buff. MIA is pinged on the blue buff. And it looks like he's going to steal that away. Jingo probably not going to make it down in time. They don't know that this is happening. It's going to be very, very close here on this blue buff. His smite is up. And he gets it.
No problem, too. He does still have flash. He doesn't really have much to worry about. That's a nice steal for him there.
Man, it helps that this bot lane is pushing against 7 Deadly Sins, keeping them back. But Nifson missing that cannon, unfortunately. But he's just able to stop Simplex from doing much by utilizing that range, forcing him back. And here we see a fight. Elucida finds Jingo. Jingo misses the Shadow Dash. And it looks like he's caught. He's stunned in. Elucida going with the body slam. He's going down, putting damage onto Jingo. We see the piercing arrow coming out from Jirachi as Elucida flashes away. Simplex flash dredge lines the wall. But now the bot lane from Champion Spotlight Ashen is here. And Jirachi flashes and heals out of there.
And yet there's still no kills. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Simplex flashing in, trying to hit that dredge line onto Elucida. Grabs the wall right in front of him and winds up wasting that engage. Really gives up what could have been a nice kill with double buffs.
Yeah, it really could have been a good opportunity then for make a pick. Unfortunately, he was just being a little too aggressive, kind of biting him in the ass there a little. But still, in the end, like I said, no kills going over either way. Jirachi did have to burn both summoner spells, and Simplex does not have either of his summoner spells, so could see an LSC to gank down bottom lane before those come back up. But yeah, no first blood coming out still right now. And again, across the board, farm pretty even.
Except for that mid lane, DG Mad Hatter pulling a decent lead. Out. Light Pulse going in on Stock Dailies. He hits the knock of Stock. Dashing in and out, dodging the... What the hell is that spell? I don't know her freaking spell abilities. God damn.
Dodging the Camille ability.
Dodging Camille ability too. Elosita going over that wall. Looks like he has light pulse hook shots out of there.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to gank Camille.
But now Jingo taking that scuttle.
Elacia does a lot of damage, even this early on.
He's got 20 ability power. He's running a nice ability power on his runes. So yeah, giving a little good damage with the level 3. We see Velocistron trapped inside another stun field, able to dodge out on all the damage and trade a little back on DG Mad Hatter. But this Vygar just farming it up. You're really getting into that same place he was game 1 almost.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Jingo Unchained went Hunter's Potion. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Hunter's Potion.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright.
Don't you know Shen needs mana regen?
The old gold waster.
No, not necessarily the worst of pickups. With the health regen that comes out,
I guess it could be worse, but I guess it's not ideal.
you probably should have gone for saving up for the Bomby Cinder. Simplex landing a Dredge Line onto Beneficent. Beneficent just standing still and auto-attacking it back, dealing massive damage. A nice tornado from Voodoo Sama Juju. Able to hold Simplex in place a little bit longer as he walks away with pretty low health.
Yeah, I mean that was just a poorly played team by Jirachi and Simplex. Yeah, they got the hook on the Dredge Line onto Janna, but I mean that's not who you really want to get it on. Or I think they might have got it on the
He
Buddy,
hit it
but
on the Buddy.
Janna shield though.
He got onto Buddy. He had the shield. He had Janna on his back.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, knocked it out. He's not gonna have enough damage to get in there.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, soon. Lightball's trying to get the play here. He does go and uses his ultimate. Stock's trying to dash out, not going to be able to do it. Lightball's just trying to follow up. Not going to have enough damage to get him while he's stuck in the ultimate here. So just going to be used without any kind of repercussion to it. Renekton also does still have his ultimate as well, so could see a potential turn here for Starkdelius. Galactic Strand stuck in the stun. Vygar using his Q, getting a lot of damage there, getting the Thunderlord's proc. Opting to not use his ultimate, not thinking he would have enough to finish him off.
I think Stockdelius really just respecting Light Pulse too much in this top lane. Not going for the turn, not trusting his ability on Renekton, having that ultimate up. Light Pulse goes in again. Stock hits the dash, dashes back through. Blockstrong caught by Elucida. Will we see First Blood?
Wow, that was very difficult.
Can't dodge a Primordial Blast.
Press R, kill.
But he did have to burn the flash to
Regardless.
get in. Flash from both mid laners.
Yeah, Flash, and that's he's up about 18 farm right now. We'll say about 20 farm for argument's sake, and now first blood. So I mean, he put damage in that last game, and the Flash charge coming in from Alicina, excuse me, and the damage is coming out. The smite is used as well. It's a kill coming out from Magnificent. Second kill coming out for Champion Spotlight Austin, getting a huge lead here. Light Pulse going in top lane. Starkdelius Ultimate's trying to turn this around. He's going in a little bit out of place. He does Flash and gets the kill. Oh, he gets the kill damage coming out on the Light Pulse here. 1v1 for Starkdelius. This is not looking good for 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, and there, Stockdelius finally trusting himself. Well, Alicina finds Jingo Unchained, but Jingo trading good damage back. He's at the point where his Q is dealing massive damage. He's got this onto Elucida, but the bot lane shows up. Velocistron is here. Can he pick up the kill on the Elucida? Yes, the Foxfires pick up the kill, but Buddy gets the trade back onto Jingo, and double buffs go down to this Kog'Maw. And now Jirachi running the wrong way, but Light Pulse teleporting in. Magnificent smartly flashes over the wall and leaves Voodoo Sama Juju to his death. And now it looks like that's going to be an Ocean Drake for 7 Deadly Sins. A very nice collapse coming out from them.
They don't have their jungler in there though, so I mean they could see a potential steal. I mean, looks like no one's going to bother.
Yeah, I think it took long enough. Stockdelius not trusting himself enough on this Renekton. with his ultimate to turn it around. I think you should have just tried that earlier against Light Pulse. When Light Pulse went in with the ultimate, it looks like Stock Dalius had a good amount of health left and he could have turned that fight. Really, eventually, just realizing, hey, I'm Renekton and I can fight Camille right now.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely went in and turned that very efficiently. It was almost a situation. I think he might have died at the end had he not had the dangerous game mastery proc. I'm not really sure.
Oh, he leveled up.
Oh, that was what it was. It was level up, yeah. So regardless of the situation, it was just a nicely played. And, he really turned that there, knowing Light Pulse did not have his ultimate up, able to get that damage. And he's down a little bit of farm, but he's got that kill now. Meanwhile, Dredgeline coming out, but Beneficent is not even touched with double loves. LSC's bottom lane. This is going to be a kill here. It looks like Jingo's going to have to use the ultimate. Stand United's coming in. Going to have to just back it out here. Looks like a defensive Stand United just to use to save his teammates there. But at the same time, Jirachi did burn Flash. So going to be a good ganking opportunity for Champion Spotlight Auction to maybe make another play there.
Yeah, and I'd really like to see Elocita eventually use this explosive cast to get picks. I think he needs to start using his ultimate. As Simplex looks to be caught out, getting the slowdown on me. Dredgeline's away. Beneficent trying to go after Jirachi. There goes the explosive cast, locking Simplex and Jingo against the wall. DG Mad Hatter presses R and just deletes Jingo and Chain with the Primordial Burst. Very nice.
Not much you can do against that.
Very good collapse from Champion Spotlight Ashen. DG Mad Hatter roaming down before Balakistron can answer, and they pick up that kill. But Balakistron looking around this corner, maybe trying to pick DG Mad Hatter, who goes the very, very safe, passive, long way around back to lane.
Yeah, I mean, overall, looks like Champion Spotlight Auction is just getting the lead all over the board here. 2 kills coming over for this Kog'Maw, 2 kills on the Viger, a kill on the Renekton, 4 assists on the Gragas. I mean, they're just getting their lanes pretty fed, and I mean, this is a team that stacks so well into late game. It's really going to be hard to deal with them if they get fed in the early game. Yeah, DG Mad Hatter looks like he's going to be taking this blue buff here. Oh, would have been funny if LSC just stole it. Something he does often. The kill, man. Here's your blue buff. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to auto attack it until the very last health.
Sounds like someone is having flashbacks.
No, never. LSC is coming top lane now. Does charge up the W. Oh, looks like he's a little bit out of place there. Stock's going in. Getty's getting in the procs. The explosive cask is not used though still. They're trying to get the damage here. He is blocking the auto attack to the Shen. Light Pulse is going to cast get away here. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to go down. Oh, the explosive cask is used right into the charge. Not going to be enough here. The slam going to get him. Stock Dalius going to finish this kill off. Another kill for Champion Spotlight Auction. This is just looking worse by the minute.
Yeah, 2 kills now for that Renekton in the top lane over top of Camille, and despite only a small farm lead, yeah, no, that's massive. He is 400 gold up and looking to push in this turret. Blogstron tried to roam down bot off the end of that, but Beneficent Voodoo very safe, far deep under their turret, not going to get dove quite yet with the Janna. With the Janna there and having her ultimate, the Monsoon, ready. Everything is just looking right for Champion Spotlight Ashen at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's just their carries are getting strong, and I mean, as an example, they really wanted to get Light Pulse fed on this Camille top, and he's just been really struggling against Stock Dalius. I mean, ever since he got that one play where he was able to turn it with his ultimate, it was just not much he could do after that.
Yeah, and now with DG Mad Hatter on this Vigar having a 38 farm lead right now with 2 kills up on Balakistron's Ahri. I don't know what more this Ahri can do now at this point against the Vigar. This really is where Champion Spotlight Ashen needed to be coming into this game. 15 minutes in, 124 ability power stacked up, 2 kills. And 2 kills down bot too for Budnificent, who was significantly behind from the start of last game and made a great comeback with good positioning and getting out that damage. now that he's ahead, what can he do? We see a teleport play coming in. Stock Dalius maybe a little over-aggressive. Not going to quite get there unless Elocita gets that explosive catch. Knocks Jirachi right back in. Hello, hand-delivered kill. Not even a Stand United can save him there.
Yeah, very nice gank right there. Using the explosive cask extremely well, creating the skills. I mean, as you were saying before, Dylan, you really want to start to see him using that when he gets those ganks to make the pick, and he did so very perfectly there. Jirachi had both his summoner spells, but he just did not expect that very timely ultimate. And Simplex is trying to go in, uses the Dredge Line. This is not a fight they want, though. Champion Spotlight Auction is just too far ahead. Blockage is trying to do something, not much they can do. Cogma picking up a kill. Just too far down at this point.
Yeah, it was almost a desperation play, trying to make something happen out of nothing, and Simplex ends up sacrificing himself for that to get nothing out of it. Picked up another kill onto Magnificent. He's already dealing massive damage. Each hit was dealing at least a fifth of Jingo Unchained's health, and he's supposed to be the tank. If he's dying that fast, who's going to frontline for this 7 Deadly Sin squad?
Yeah, now they're picking up another Ocean Drake. That's a lot of out of combat healing right there.
An Ocean Drake apiece, evening up the dragons. Since
it's only a 3.5k gold lead, but it really does feel like Champion Spotlight Auction is just starting to take this one by the reins.
Yeah, and to give Will's update for him since he had to go to bed, a 33 farm lead up top for Light Pulse on this Camille. Despite being down 2 kills, he's still able to push up and take the farm over top of Stock Dalius, keeping the gold lead down to only about 150 up there. Massive 43 farm lead in this mid lane for DG Mad Hatter. Still growing. Blockastron falling quite behind. He ults to go in. He's just ulting and not casting any other spells. Charm misses, but he's trapped in the stun, and he gets hit by that stun, and the Primordial Burst auto attack finishes him off. Getting a little desperate on that. Taken down by the DG Mad Hatter there.
Yeah, he was just trying to force something too much there. You know, he used the 3 blocks of his ultimate. Meanwhile, Jingo's coming top. I bet Stock will be able to get out of this. He's going to be pretty tanky. And he uses his ultimate. Light Pulse is going to ult, though, at the same time. Stock is trying to turn this. He could be able to get the 2v1 here, though. Light Pulse is taking a lot of damage. Here comes Elocita. He does have his flash. He does flash. Gets the charging. Going to try to go here in Jingo. He uses the explosive pass. Going to miss. Nice dodge by Jingo. Not going to be able to get a kill here, but at the exact same time, DG Mad Hatter getting that tower mid lane. But still, Champion Spotlight Auction just taking this one away.
And I think Stock peeled out of that fight too soon. I think he had that fight 1v2, but he flashes away with a good amount of health remaining, and Elocita there to clean it up in the end. Jingo with a nice dodge to prevent the 2 kills going down, and Light Pulse dies and loses his turret.
And what was a 3k gold lead is now opened up to 7.
Yeah, I mean, they really are just taking this, like, you know, objective by objective at this point.
I think I just want to see Stock Dalius be more confident in himself on his Renekton. He definitely can play the champion, and he knows how to turn the fights around. I think he just needs to start doing it.
Yeah, I just don't think this Camille pick is working out. It looks like Belixtran's trying to go on bottom. A nice tornado for Voodoo Samajuju. Looks like they're going to try to get it. A nice charm on the Magnificent trying to get out. The Flash Chain of Corruption as well as the other damage coming out. Getting that shutdown gold there on the Ahri. Definitely something they need. That's a lot of gold they're going to really benefit from.
Yeah, and that took 3 ultimates and a flash, though, to get 2 flashes out of their bot lane. Hopefully they can make that work, being down those ultimates. As we see Light Pulse going in on DG Mad Hatter. The Hextech ultimatum goes down. DG Mad Hatter's trapped inside and nowhere to go, but wow, that Dark Matter damage. Simplex caught by Elocita on the backside, forced to flash away. The explosive cast, not enough damage to finish that off, as it knocks him straight into the wall, and his team's there to give him some support. DG Mad Hatter overextending onto that turret gets punished by Light Pulse and Jingo.
Yeah, I mean, the absolute last thing CSO wants to do at this point is just give up kills where they get rid of their bounty, honestly, and their kill streak gold. I mean, that's the absolute last thing you want to do in this situation. I still think it's going to be very hard to kill a Viger and a Kog'Maw in team fights, but I don't know. I mean, you don't want to give up bad kills like this.
Yeah, definitely much needed gold into the hand of 7 Deadly Sins. And it looks like they're setting up bot again, trying to really punish this bot lane, this immobile bot lane with their flashes down now, and still the Monsoon not yet ready. We'll see if Balakastrand and Jingo can make this happen. Balakastrand goes in, and Jingo following up with the Stand United. Here they go, taunts down onto Magnificent. They have him down, and the teleport canceled by Stock Daily, or DG Mad Hatter actually was teleporting in the bot lane. Cancels that. And very nice, they pick on the Kog'Maw again, being down a flash. Able to pick up another kill off of that bot lane.
That was really well played with the Stand United. I'm not sure if they really needed it too much, but I mean, they knew going into that what they were going to do. They were like, all right, I'm going to go in, get ready to use the Shen ultimate just so you can use it to, we can make sure this is a kill. And, and looks at the same time, it doesn't really allow Champion Spotlight Ocean to really get much across the map. I mean, it's barren up right now, but with Kog'Maw, you can't really get it, and you don't really have minions pushing top. So it was a good time to use that Stand United to make a kill down there, pick another one up on that Magnificent Kog'Maw. I keep wanting to call Light Pulse's Camille ability drop shot. I have no idea why.
The hook shot?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm too used to playing Gears. But it looks like Simplex is roaming up top lane here for the kill. Light Pulse is going in on Stock Delius. Stock Delius gets the slash. He's gonna try to get away here. He's getting a lot of CC. Not very much damage coming out to him with that Sunfire cape already finished. And at the same time, Champion Spotlight Ocean is picking up that first tier at bottom lane. Looks like they are going to try to prioritize this dragon here. Magnificent's a little bit out of place. Balakastrand's trying to go in, but he is just by himself. The exhaust is used. Oh, the Monsoon used to push him away. Might have been a poorly used one, though. Using the Q here from Ari. The damage is trying to follow. CG Mad Hatter is trying to go in on Simplex here a little bit by himself, though. Not going to be able to get anything going. But yeah, Balakastrand using that ultimate, forcing the Jenna to use hers, an advantage to them right there. Oh, Light Pulse taking a lot of damage. Oh, and the explosive crash right into the Viger Storm, picking up the kill here. Oh, the nice charge coming out from Elocida, very well done. Looks like the damage is coming out from CSO, and they're going to get the redemption to heal. Looks like they might get a second tier off this.
Very, very nice explosive cast from Elocida, dropping Light Pulse back into the stun. Able to pick that up with the Primordial Burst for Vigar, and a great pick, and they're gonna, looks like they're gonna rotate down and take this second Ocean Drake while they leave DG Mad Hatter to push mid.
I mean, these team fights have just been, DG Mad Hatter, oh, you're not gonna be able to get that kill there. The Ignite was actually burned from Balakastrand, but not able to get one. But yeah, well, that was another Ocean Dragon coming out. This time over the side of Champion Spotlight Ocean. That's 2 on their side. But again, just their team fight is so strong late game that the fact that they got ahead early game just means it's going to be that much better.
This is everything they needed.
I'll say that Viger is up about 60 farm. 70 farm.
69 farm.
Oh,
he ruined it. Up, Jirachi looks like he's caught. Nice flash away from the explosive cast as Simplex hitting that wall again with the dredge line.
Yeah, he definitely has missed a lot of very important dredge lines. Elocida, I don't think he did end up getting the red buff though, but he was trying the invade. It was a good effort trying to kind of force Jingo out here a little bit, being up a bunch of gold here on him. Elocida's definitely been making this Gragas very effective though. I guess I don't know what they're gonna try to do objective-wise here. Push down mid. Doesn't seem like they really know themselves.
Seven Deadly Sins seems to have decent enough clear that they can hold against a siege at this point in the game. Champion Spotlight Ashen looking to maybe rotate bot lane here, but they're leaving 2 members wide open in that mid lane. See if Seven Deadly Sins can capitalize on this rotation.
Yeah, and I could see a potential engage here from Seven Deadly Sins. I don't think they know that LSD is there. They do have vision on him. Oh, he does get the body slam in there. The ultimate is used from Nautilus right into the stun, trying to get Light Pulse in place. Light Pulse does ulti the Shenstein United coming out. DG Mad Hatter not even touched. Using the ultimate here on to Nautilus getting the kill, as well as Light Pulse going down. Solo trying to chase up. The Redemption's coming down. Jingo's going to go down here as well. Champion Spotlight Ashen getting 3 kills, 4 kills here. And a tower. Looks like they could even get an inhib off of this.
And all that damage coming out without Budnificent even being there for the fight. That was just all DG Mad Hatter, Stock, Dalius, and Elucida putting out massive damage. I mean, if you can do that much without the Kog'Maw, what can Seven Deadly Sins do at this point? As they just roll right through and they take this inhibitor turret, take the inhibitor along with it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point now, they can just board up and go for Baron. I mean, especially with a Kog'Maw, it's going to be really hard to stop a Baron when your other team has Kog'Maw. They're just having more effective team fights than they are. I really feel like this LSC has made some big things happen with his explosive cast. I mean, it was funny, you asked for it in the beginning of the game, you're like, I want to see some plays start to happen. And he was like, "Oh, okay, my bad. Here you go. Here's some big plays."
He must be listening in.
Yeah, exactly. And he's I really think he's made these picks on Jirachi on this Amobo carry with that ultimate. That's kind of turned the tides for them. Yeah,
Seven Deadly
it's hard to
Sins
make a comeback now.
looking around Baron, trying to clear out vision and keep it worded up. I mean, I don't know what they can do here around the Baron. They're probably just gonna have to wait for Champion Spotlight Ashen. Oh, Blockstrand looks like he has Beneficent caught. Beneficent just standing still and right-clicking and takes down Blockstrand, standing in that minion wave to deny the charm and able to just auto-attack him out. Simplex now caught in the Baron pit as Baron is aggroed and helping out Champion Spotlight Ashen. Baron right there in a 4v1. Simplex goes down.
I mean, that's Simplex and Blockstrand going down. Oh, Chain of Corruption's gonna miss from Jirachi. Nice try there. Looks like this is gonna be Baron for Champion Spotlight Ashen. Bearing a steal by Jingo. Looks like he is gonna try it. Baron is at half up though. He's gonna try to go in here. They don't have they do have vision out of here. He's gonna try it still. It's out with 2K. He goes in, he's not able to get it. LSC that gets it. He's gonna flash out, trying to get the damage here. The Tornado's gonna miss. The ultimate's coming out from DG Mad Hatter. Not gonna be enough to kill Jingo. But that's a Baron going over to CSO with a huge 12K gold lead.
Yeah, nice secure again by Elucida. He's doing very well to secure these Barons. He did it last game too, as their minions are just pushing into the base of Seven Deadly Sins. And now they're running it straight down the top lane. Stock Daily is looking to go split push into the mid lane, see how much pressure he can apply with this Renekton pick. Simplex caught out now by the body slam from Elucida. He knocks 2 people into the event horizon, but Blockstrand is over the wall. He picks off DG Mad Hatter, but he goes down in the end to Beneficent. 2 for 1 right there for in favor of Champion Spotlight Ashen.
I mean, they don't have Stock too. Stock is just pushing mid with the Baron buff. They're probably going to be able to get this tower. Light Pulse is going in here. I don't think this is a fight Light Pulse wants. No, he's just going to go down to the Kog'Maw damage. Now Jingo is going to go down. This could potentially be the game.
Yeah, they just were not able to stop this Kog'Maw snowball, and even though they pick off DG Mad Hatter, there's still Beneficent there. And these 2 carries doing a whole lot of work for Champion Spotlight Ashen this game. Coming up big, starting off from that snowball from game 2 and just carrying that into game 3. They're looking to end the game out right now with 2 Baroned up waves.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to really be tough to defend this. Oh, Champion Spotlight is opting to go for
Yeah, they're
Dragon
pinging
now?
Fire Dragon instead.
Alright. I mean, you do have Baron, and you do have like 3 huge waves with Kog'Maw at full health, but to each his own, I suppose.
I don't think they're confident enough yet in the tankiness of this Gragas and Renekton, as they're not really on massive amounts of armor items. Sitting in there at 155 and 170 armor apiece. Not confident quite with death timers pretty low still. Just going for the safe play, take this Fire Dragon recall, spend all that huge amount of gold. They earned at least like 10k gold in that play.
Pussy. I don't know. You don't think they could have ended it?
I think they could, but better safe than sorry right now. They wanna
hurt.
close this out cleanly in the end.
And they do have 3 inhibs now. It's pretty much impossible to defend this at this point. So I mean, I really think I think Elicita has had some crazy ultimates right into the Viger stun. They've really utilized that combo well and just knocking people right into that stun effectively. Yeah, looks like they're just gonna push up mid here and try to end the game.
Yeah, still good. 30 seconds on this Baron buff, so they can still push in these double super minion waves. And 7 deadly sins. They're probably gonna have to make their final stand here. As Jingo's caught out, able to get away, very low health. The ultimate from Simplex going in on Beneficent is just not doing anything though. Light Pulse and wow, the Lockstron just erased by the
Looks like that might be
Viger
it.
ultimate. Elucida just dueling on that back line with Jingo and Simplex right now. Simplex trying to go in, but there's just too many super minions, and there's just nothing they can do.
So that's it. Champion Spotlight Auction has officially taken our first playoff series of a score of 2-1. That was some very entertaining games.
Yeah, no, very close, back and forth, game 1 and game 2, and then game 3, Champion Spotlight Auction just able to get that early lead and keep it. The first time in our finals tournament that a team has been able to keep their early game lead.
Yeah, right.
So many good back and forth games for the first 2. But Champion Spotlight Auction able to take it out in the end, sticking to their guns with that Kog'Maw pick and the Vigar pick for the mid lane and 80 carry. 24,000 damage coming out of that Kog'Maw. Beneficent really putting in a lot of work. And DG Mad Hatter right behind him at 21.8k. Just this Kog'Maw doing exactly what they need. Able to have his nice positioning, not caught out too much by the dive, having Janna and Vigar to back him up with their peel. And they did bring him down twice in teamfights, but that's all she wrote. He was still there. He still took too many members, too many resources to kill the Kog'Maw.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was just. I think that Kog'Maw game 2 and game 3 was really the difference maker. I mean, they just vastly underestimated the amount of damage he was going to be able to do, and they kind of built their team composition around having that be their main damage dealer. Champion Spotlight Auction definitely made the changes for game 2 and game 3, and obviously it showed in those wins. So I guess it's time for our MVP voting then.
Oh, this one's easy enough.
Yeah, I don't think this one's very difficult.
Hands down, Elucida coming out on that Gragas. A little bit shaky start at first, not really getting good ganks in, not seeming afraid to use that explosive cask, and then we hit that mid game and he just went off. He's throwing explosive casts left and right, knocking teammates back, knocking enemies into the event horizon from Vigar, and just picking up kill after kill for his team. He really made it happen for Champion Spotlight Auction.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's any question. I think he definitely earned that MVP that game. Panda, are you here?
Yep. Quick note. just a reminder, Buddy was selected as the MVP for game
Oh.
number 2. And game number 1 was Elliot.
All right. Well, I think
Elliot's
at this point we're gonna interview probably Elisita and Buddy. Kind of give the winners their little spotlight here. So let me go ahead and message them, see if I can get them in here. All right, I messaged him. Buddy said he's on the way. Hansu said he's on the way. Well, Hansu said no, and then he said okay. So that means next. So you guys still have your game, Dill. So Team Vi versus first team, best team. So if you guys win that game, then you'll be playing Team Comeback Kids, and if you guys lose that game, then we'll be playing first team, best team. So still a lot to go into next round of the playoffs.
Wait, now you're just confusing me. I think you're too tired.
No, because we'll play the lowest seeded team. So if you guys win, we'll play against champion Spotlight Austin as they're the lowest seeded team. But if you guys lose, then we'll play against first team, best team because they would be the lower seeded team.
No, I'm lost. Sense? That's just confusing.
Oh, forget it. Zach's gonna feed his ass off. That's all you need to know.
Feels bad, dude.
What up, Hansu? What up, buddy?
Hey, friends.
Hello.
So, congratulations, guys, on a very, very, very well-fought 3-game series. That was very intense. Those first 2 games were a little crazy, so congratulations, guys, on the wins. And then congratulations on Game 2 and Game 3 MVPs overall.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so we just got a couple of questions for you here, just to kind of rack your minds. So I'm going to start off here. Question for both of you guys. Going into Game 2 and then also to kind of continue into Game 3, what were the adjustments you guys made going into the game and then throughout the game that you thought kind of gave you the win? And we can start with Buddy with this one. What do you think?
Well, I mean, we had a few things we wanted to do. We decided that the mid lane wasn't worth throwing a ban at, so we decided to just triple ban Sebastian to see what he would pick. And he ended up going with Darius, which did not work out well for him, so I think it was a really good strategy for us to do that. And then we're like, okay, well, if we ban him out and we pick a hyper carry comp, a big problem with the first game was my Lucian damage was just not there at all. And we decided to fix that with the Kog'Maw pick.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, if you're missing damage on Lucian, I think Kog'Maw's a little bit of a step up from that. So what do you think, Elisita? What are your thoughts? Do you have anything different?
I mean, it's pretty much the same. Buddy just came up to us and like, yo, so I've been practicing Kog'Maw. So if I get kills, I can carry this game. Like, all right, okay. So we decided to change our comp to focus on survivability of Kog'Maw, which is Zillion mid and Lulu support, which worked out in our favor really well. So Buddy's pretty good with the champ. And also, Frank is ridiculous with the Zillion as well. His bomb damage is insane.
His Zillion carry potential is out of this world.
So. You put in some serious damage with those bombs, that's for sure. I mean, we were definitely making comments about that. I mean, it was just, the team fight alone, he was having some very, very clutch time bombs.
Yeah, and on top of that too, like, people don't know this, but Kog'Maw was the first champion I bought and like the first skin I owned. So every time he's strong, I usually just spam him.
I don't blame you. He's really strong right now too. So good timing for that champion to come back, I guess. So Dylan, Panda, you guys got any questions?
Nope.
I can't think of anything. It's too late for that.
Yeah, I agree. So looking forward, what was my last question? Looking forward, well, what are some things you guys want to improve on? Either pacing, grab them by the Teemo, or potentially Team Vi, depending on how the ratings come out here.
I think
But I
going
think
forward, we're probably just going to work on team comps and stuff. Like we're known for our team comps and objective based gameplay. So I think we're just going to keep focusing on that and seeing what happens. The bans going forward are probably going to be pretty interesting. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I feel like there's gonna be more target ban towards our favorite champions, especially a Kog'Maw. And Grave is always banned against me in every game. So we should be able to find different champion to play, or more unique ways to play, and overall just communicating well with the team, which we did pretty well today. So I was really happy about that.
how are you going to ensure that Hansu gets himself out of the trash can and
I
onto the
can't.
Summer's
I
Rift?
can't. Can you please get me out?
He
I
likes that
can't.
place. I tried to like bait him out one time. He's like, "Nah, this is my home."
This is my home. You get your own trash can.
All right,
Fair enough.
guys. Well, I think that's it for us. So congratulations, guys, again on the win, and good luck in the rest of the playoffs.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Dude, those were some fun games. Oh my gosh, that was intense. I'm tired.
Yep, I agree.
Oh man, yeah.
3:25.
Originally, Sebastian was like 11:15, and then Frank was like midnight. I was like, oh god.
Dude, I
And then we
didn't
didn't
know it
start
was
till
gonna.
12:30 because we're Symphonians.
Holy shit, dude! I didn't realize it was gonna go until 3:20, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my!
I know.
I'm.
It is very late. But I mean, I guess that just about does it here for us. Panda, Dylan, you guys got anything else to add?
Nope, nothing
Sounds,
tonight.
sounds
Awesome.
game reviews.
Sal's game reviews, as always. Hopefully he'll upload one within the next year. Probably not though. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. Anyway, so this is Gerg7,
General Dill.
Clean Panda.
and tuning out. Have a good night, guys.
Is it off?